yes, 50 million will not solve the entire problems in the road structure. I totally agree with that, but it's a start. Today is historic. It is the culmination of a long period of discussion and negotiation and working through what's today we're about to sign off. For me and for us as CBG, the fact that we are able to get these funds from EBID is a clear endorsement of the strength of our balance sheet, and it's a clear endorsement of the franchise that we have built over the years that we've been in operation. We look forward to mutually beneficial relationship with EBID. We're positive that this is the beginning of a long relationship that will see us leverage EBID's balance sheet and utilize their funding sources for the benefits of our customers in Ghana, particularly the SME customers who are our key mandate. As you're all aware, it is a key part of our mandate to support local businesses, local corporates and SMEs, and of course, as a policy bank, to also work towards pushing the government agenda forward. Our commitment to this is absolute. We will continue to do what we think is necessary to drive this agenda forward. So you're very welcome. We look forward to the business with you, and thank you very much.
The ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, as you are very much aware, is a regional bank owned by the 15 ECOWAS member countries. In fact, the bank started in 1975, at the same time when the ECOWAS Commission was also established. It was then called ECOWAS Fund for Compensation, Cooperation, and then Development. The popular name was called ECOWAS Fund. In 1979, they started operating up to 1999. In 1999, the Authority of Heads of State and Government of ECOWAS decided to transform the fund into a bank. So since 1999, we have operated as a bank. Of course, it's a development and investment bank. As we speak today, the bank has committed over 2.8 billion to the various sectors of the ECOWAS communities, for which Côte d'Ivoire is the highest beneficiary of our funding. We have really established very strong working relationship with all the member countries of ECOWAS, and I'm very happy that today we are signing this historic agreement where we are going to make available to CBG an amount of $50 million. To be honest with you, the money even has been put on placement for quite a long time. So we should have even disbursed by now. But I'm happy that today we are consummating this transaction. The ECOWAS Bank over the years has committed itself to finding various projects, as I said earlier, in the area of energy, technology, health, education, and so forth and so forth. In fact, we are very happy to collaborate with CBG because the new model that we are contemplating is that we want to now give money to banks and the corporate institutions for on lending. We are trying not to go straight to individual promoters because of the experiences that we have had in the past. So this fund, as we are going to disburse, is going to support your expansion project in terms of also encouraging the road infrastructure in this country. What I'm trying to say is that we are also going to on-lend to the contractors who are also undertaking various roads projects in Ghana. This is very, very important because if you look at the government strategic plan, road infrastructure is key, and we know we know it as a driver to economic and the socio-economic development in our community. So we from the ECOWAS Bank are also very happy to be here today, and we look forward to having a strong relationship with you after this. I was sharing with my brother that there are many things that we are contemplating. So we are happy today also to be here, and it is our prayer that you apply these resources solely for the reason for which it is given. We know that road plays a very, very important role in our economic situation. And for that reason, we continue to support you in that area and other areas that you may identify, so that we'll be able to sustain the economic growth that is happening in this country and the other communities of West Africa. On this note, I would like to thank you once again, and then trusting that we would all come together after this to be able to strengthen our relationship and to be able to finance other projects which are not even on your agenda now. in the area of agriculture, in the area of technology. I think that the bank is poised to doing that, and we would like to this opportunity to assure all that the bank is committed to financing all these projects and to support the growth of the economy, which the government of Ghana and his team are pursuing. On this note, thank you very much, and we look forward to having a very fruitful collaboration after today. Thank you very much. So, on behalf of the Board of Directors, management and staff of the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, we hereby exchange this document with CBG and trusting that this is the beginning of a good relationship, in the future. Thank you very much, and we hope that you have a very successful execution and implementation of the project. Thank you very much. Thank you. To be in the interest of the bank, to manage situations of this nature when we go through the corporate entities. That is what I'm trying to say. But it's not a policy, but it's something we are looking at so that we'll be able to, limit the level of our non-performing loans, yes, in our portfolio.
On our part as CBG, there's absolutely no doubt that these funds will go into road infrastructure. I believe that EBID chose to collaborate with us because they're very sure that we will do what we say we will do. They also chose to collaborate with us because of the kind of risk management and the kind of an understanding of the environment here. We've had plenty of conversations and discussions with the Ministry of Roads and the Department of Urban Roads. So we're clear on what the uses of this facility are for, and we'll ensure that they're done. We'll do just that. And you can be sure that the interest rates will be very competitive and very favorable because we're getting same competitive and favorable rates from EBID, and it's only fair that we pass on those cost savings, if you like, to our customers. And so we're positive that they'll be very competitive. It's a $50 million term loan with EBID, so it's payable over 6 years. And it's a 1-year moratorium. Pricing is competitive, and like we said, that this funding is going in solely for infrastructure, particularly for road construction. So to a large extent, our own on-lending structure will mirror the structure that we have with EBID. There's expectation that we can actually use these funds over the period to facilitate more infrastructure work before we have to pay it all down. 50 million will not solve the entire problems in the road structure. I totally agree with that. But it's a start, and it's, as you heard EBID say, the plans also to raise more money for infrastructure in Ghana. And I'm sure that there are other avenues that have been explored to ensure that we have the funding needed to finance our infrastructure needs. Indeed, our infrastructure needs are big. The infrastructure needs of Africa as a whole is big. So there's a bigger conversation around how you finance infrastructure in Africa, and particularly in Ghana. What kind of structure do you use? What kind of recovery mechanisms do you use to ensure that the funding that goes into the road infrastructure comes back? So that's a bigger conversation. But to answer your question, yes, it's a small amount, but at this stage, it's a step forward, and there are other plans at work.